It's the Dolphins going up against the Panthers. With that, let's welcome in our fine broadcast team. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Miami Dolphins and the Carolina Panthers. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They go play action here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough, swing the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Tannehill now to throw. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Okay, the starters for the Miami Dolphins offensively. Charles, who are we highlighting?
Got to highlight Jay Ajayi, their running back. Came out of Boise State as a fifth-round pick, but most people had his talent much more like a second round. There were some medical concerns with the knee, but he can do it all. Run, catch, block. He's truly a three-down back. When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Charles Johnson's stock in trade is coming off the edge and getting to the quarterback. He knows how to make some of those subtle moves inside to help in the run game, and he did it right there.
He's an athlete back in high school, played football, basketball, track, so he's a mobile guy.
Mobile guy, made a nice play against the run.
No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down. Throwing on third down, Tannehill. And he finds Stills, complete. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play,
he rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now following the interception, here's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Kelvin Benjamin has to be a feature of this offense that's on your screen now.
Definitely the #1 receiver, a huge target with some speed. It's almost like go-go gadget when he goes up to get the football. No matter how you defend him, he can go just a little bit higher.
The tight end, Ed Dixon, was the target, and that'll make it third down. And a look at the starters for the Miami defense.
The competition to go to the Pro Bowl at safety is fierce in the NFL. But Rashad Jones makes his case year in and year out as one who should go.
So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And they're going to get this one all the way up to the 35-yard line. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is not with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle. He can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker. And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Ndamukong Suh able to use that strength and get him for a loss of 2. To throw on second down is Newton. Dancing to his left. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Give him 8 on the play. All of a sudden here, it's third down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
He gets it to Brown, complete. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
And fix the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
On second and 10, Newton. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended target that time, Brenton Burson. And it's third down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. To the air again, Newton. And now another one thrown incomplete. Now, they've got to be a little frustrated here to not complete that on third down after having such a long drive going.
Hey, you're talking about going over 70 yards on the drive. Yeah, did you say a little frustrated?
Very frustrated.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Very frustrated. There's no doubt about it. They thought they were going to have a chance to cash in the end zone. Now it looks like it's likely a field goal attempt.
And, Charles, they get the field goal. Took them a dozen plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run at them. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Second and 10, Tannehill once more. And Stills over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Now the offense lining up first and 10. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Tannehill on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They had more guys there than they could block.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third. Here's Tannehill. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. So he got free at one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath.
Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on fourth down. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. Now Tannehill. He's got time in the pocket. And this is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. And onto the field, here come the Panthers. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield.
And this is caught inside the 5. And that one results in 35 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact.
And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Cam Newton, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. Good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And the kick goes outside the white lines. That's why the flag comes out.
Yes, and that was an error by the kicker, and it will give the offense great starting field position.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Just beating the play clock now. It's Tannehill. And that will be caught, but out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out of the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing floated forever up there. I think that threw off the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down even though he caught the ball.
You know, Charles, I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, me too.
For you. I wanted to see you reach out and catch that.
Yeah, you've heard about my hands, huh?
It's complete. Stills. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're going to go. It's Tannehill. It's complete to Parker, left side. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
They come up in an offset eye. Tannehill now to throw. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
3rd and long. It's Tannehill. He's going to air one out. Looking for Stills here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Panthers coming out now. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be
hey, you should learn by now, dog.
Take exactly
you should learn by now.
Replicate it.
Don't do that, man. Don't do that passing shit, man. Don't do that shit, man. Oh, shit.
Great confidence having scored the last time out.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays.
Don't do that shit, man.
Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game. Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Greg Olsen was the intended target, and now it's 4th down.
And that drop will cause a little bit of angst for the play caller because you know they've worked all week game planning and flexing the tight end out and making him a matchup issue for the defense. They had what they wanted, and he drops the ball.
Yeah, just couldn't hang on to the slant. He can run for it, and he will. Room here to run. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. After the run, Newton going to throw. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down. They'll run the option left.
Oh, shit. I didn't know who had the ball there. What the fuck?
5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. And quickly, they get to the line. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Okay.
They bring the
I like
safety
that.
on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss.
Well, certainly some teams are not intimidated by down and distance on defense, are they? 3rd and very long? Let's go get this guy again. Big-time pressure.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They are going to go for it. It's Newton. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Dolphins get the football.
Man, let's get this shit back, defense.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 3. 20 yards on the pickup there. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. They'll try to run with Ajayi. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Jay Ajayi taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 1-score game. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. Franks now on to kick it away after the touchdown. And Charles, this is one of those inexcusable special teams penalties, an out-of-bounds kickoff.
Pressure, pressure, pressure. Sometimes errors occur because of situations.
They come out here in the eye. Newton gives off to Stewart. Stays on his feet. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. second down. They run with Stewart. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Big mistake here by the kicker, kicking it out of bounds.
The one that drives coaches crazy. Keep it in the field of play and let your guys cover.
Now a play fake here on first down. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be marked down deep into Miami territory. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his leg. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. They go play action here on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. A play fake to Stewart. It's Newton. Rolling to his left. And the Panthers in for the score. Well, the defensive coverage was good. So good, he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be a good return. He's out of bounds at the 12. A look at the offense now here coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A gain of 39 that time. So the offense has it 1st and 10. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Ben Jacobs in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. On second down, here's Tannehill. He's going to launch this thing. It's caught inside the 25. And he is down deep into Carolina territory. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off.
Where are you going?
You can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. And this is caught by Cameron for a Miami touchdown. Jordan Cameron, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown. Boy, it's only a 1-score game. 3rd quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel But they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
They go play action with Stewart. Now Newton. And caught left side, Olsen. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the
That's how we do it.
So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
Sweet.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take
Come on.
But you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. First and goal. Defense with their backs against the wall. And he is going to lose yardage here. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Newton.
Good luck trying to get...
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Greg Olsen, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers use the short field. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be a good return. He's out of bounds at the 12. And out come the Dolphins now. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Don't do it.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. And Stills over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. On first down, it's Tannehill. And they can't get the connection as it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jay Ajayi there out of the backfield. And it's 2nd down. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. He's dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Fresh set of downs here.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
Here's Tannehill. And he's got his man. That's Landry. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yes.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down, and that's what he just did.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Shift together here from the D-line. They go play action here on first down. And his throw is incomplete. Deion Sims is tight in the intended target. And now it's second down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They come out here in the eye. Second and 10. Tannehill once more. And Cameron has it over the middle. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the fourth.
Oh, shit. I'm trying to score so bad, huh? I don't blame you, though.
The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. From the red zone now, Tannehill. His throw caught right around the 6. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Jay Ajayi, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins have got it back to a one-score game. Nice execution there. Good job by the O-line getting him in for the second time.
And you always have to start with credit there when you're having a big game. I mean, you don't get there by yourself. That's rare. But how about the ability to see the proper holes, pick the proper place to go, and find his way into the end zone?
But he will not get in here. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game.
Oh, boy. Here we go again.
Like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
Play clock winding down. Throwing on third down, Newton. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Andre Branch coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it'll be fourth down. And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. He'll keep the offense out to go for it on fourth. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Newton now to throw. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. Give him 23 yards on the pickup. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on fourth and long. Now, and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Andre Branch in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Newton turns and hands to Stewart. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. So they're leading. They have possession of the football, and certainly this is where they just want to milk the clock. They go play action with Stewart. Now Newton. Forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
You can feel the anguish all the way up here. It certainly looked like he had that one in the end zone, open.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, Newton. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Thomas Davis in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. And now the offense will look to respond after the sack. To throw on second down is Tannehill. And Stills over the middle. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, 45 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the fourth.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part one is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Franks now on to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Back to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And down he'll go at the 25. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make this a second down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Back to throw. It's brought in right side by Ginn. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Everything about that play was beautiful. A great corner route where the receiver worked the defensive back inside and then broke back to the outside to the corner. But how about the throw by the quarterback? Anticipation on the break from inside to outside. He threw the football. As the receiver turned around, the ball greeted him.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. He's back to throw. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
A lot of teams love to throw screen passes. They want to tire out defenses because they make them run a lot. But there are a lot of moving parts on a play for an offense when they call that one. Because you got the linemen that have to move. You have the wide receivers have to get out and vacate. You got the running back that's got to make a little fake and then get out into the route. And, of course, the quarterback, he's got to hold in there and know he's probably going to take a big hit before he lofts the screen off to the back. Why didn't he catch it? That's all he needed to do for them to be successful.
He'll look to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Rashad Jones.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Tannehill now, they give to Ajayi. And he is going to... The Panthers are going to take another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They come out here in the eye. They run again with Ajayi. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now, hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
And the Panthers bring in their nickel set as they try to defend here on third down.
5 defensive backs. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a fourth down.
One of the things I love about this game is there's a match of wits throughout the game. Who's going to get the advantage? Who's going to catch someone off guard? I feel like the offense thought they might catch the defense off balance with that play call, but unfortunately, that didn't work for them.
They snap it to Tannehill. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. A great read, and it's picked off. But he will not. Bizarre ending. The kind of decision that could get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room. But fortunately for him and his crew, the ball game is over. Well, certainly a tough loss here, but they've got to move on. I mean, you have another opponent next week. You dwell on this one, it hurts you the following week.
That's where the 24-hour rule comes into play. Win
going out, so we invited everybody. The made, well, they're way too strong, but ain't nobody saying sorry.
I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. Anticipation is mounting for today's game, and we've got two quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's the Titans going up against the Panthers. With that, we head up to Charlotte, where we'll hook up with our commentators, Brandon Guy. Davis at Bank of America Stadium.
Mariota now to throw on first down. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball down. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Kendall Wright, the intended target. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. And how about this wide receiving core, Charles?
Well, I was at the hotel watching a little film, and you popped your head in and said, these receivers are pretty good from what I can tell. You're exactly right. Can't wait to see them do their thing out on the field.
Flushed out right. And he's got some space here. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there'll be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without... about his intelligence and how he controls the hold.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. Mariota to throw for it on fourth. Got a man, it's right. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Shaq Thompson charging hard for that outside linebacker spot. He gets in to drop him for a loss of 12. Way back at the 17 now after the loss. It's 3rd and goal. 3rd and long here for Mariota. Left side caught by Matthews. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Rashard Matthews from 17 yards out. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on the drive. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. Ted Ginn's gonna go. The 30. Touchdown, Carolina. Ted Ginn, 104 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
This one taken just inside the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Mariota now on 2nd down. And complete to the tight end Walker, right side. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll run here. It's Murray. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
They come out here in the eye. 1st down, Mariota. Finding time. Wide open receiver complete. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Titans. Kendall Wright, 56 yards. And the Titans have taken the lead. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking for Benjamin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Brian Orakpo. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And the Titans getting set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Mariota to throw it. Complete to right. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. With the former Volunteer Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Titans with a football here to begin quarter number 2. But they've got a 3rd and inches coming up, trying to keep the chains moving. A handoff. It's Murray. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead them to 4th down.
On every snap, a defense is trying to establish who they are. But on 3rd and short, that's really when you put it out there and tell people who you are. And that's exactly what they did. For the offense, they're looking at their offensive line and saying, guys, where are you? We need you on those plays.
Mariota to sneak it. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
We often hear analysts talk about a quarterback's wingspan almost like a forward in basketball. But here's where it pays to have a long reach. They find a slight opening and are able to stick the ball forward to pick up 1st downs.
On 1st down, Murray. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
So often you hear defensive coaches talk about we need all 11 on every play in order to be a good run-stopping unit. And sometimes it starts to sound a little cliche. But did you see the free safety on that play? Knifing through and running down the ball carrier. A huge, huge play. And when you have a free safety who can run like that, you've got to turn him loose. 3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. On 3rd down, Mariota. That is caught at the 7. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Throwing is into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time, 1-play interceptions, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one. One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play, and guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
On 2nd and 10, Newton surveying the field, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Brian Arakpo from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8.
A nickel set shown by the Titans on 3rd down.
Fake and pass. Newton now to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn. And it's 4th down. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and that just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They are going to go for it. It's Newton. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go. He's got a man complete. And he'll take it down deep into Tennessee territory. An unbelievable play there on 4th and long. 64 yards. From the red zone now, Newton. Funches with a catch over the middle. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Devin Funches, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be fielded at the 8. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. And even 40 yards. Mariota on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Shaq Thompson in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. So with that, we come upon the 2-minute warning here on the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, Mariota. And right with it here over the middle. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
12 yards there as they move the chains.
I heard so much about the offense Marcus Mariota ran while he was at Oregon, about how people were just wide open, how he couldn't fail to hit them. But I always said the same thing. He sure as heck didn't miss them very often. Very accurate even on short throws.
Yeah, he can go short, he can go deep, obviously, but he's really good with that short passing game.
Dart thrower, very accurate. Receivers love it. Well, partner, the hit sure looks like a simple route, but I think the issue with it is a lot of time when you're making that play, you're actually working your way back inside towards traffic, where the big guys are coming from inside out, whether it's defensive ends or linebackers. And a lot of the time, instead of securing the pass, your eyes might stray towards the middle and wonder where the big hit's going to come from. I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. DeMarco Murray taking 4 yards out. And the Titans are going to take the lead. And he knocks it through. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
They go play action with Stewart. Now Newton. On the move to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back up. It's caught inside the 25. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Stewart is the lone setback. Now a play fake here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say... It's incomplete. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. The play fake to Stewart. It's Newton. His throw caught at about the 5. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height...
And he will score! Touchdown, Panthers! Cam Newton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Gano for the extra point. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. So as they take it over, we step aside. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. And apparently that's all, Larry. So much for the halftime report. We'll see you in the postgame. We're ready to get to the third quarter. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They go back to Stewart on first. And he'll get this across midfield to the 48. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. And quickly, they get to the line. This is Stewart. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those. Well, Brandon, so much for halftime adjustments. They still can't get anything going on the ground. It may be time to loosen things up and start flinging it around a little bit.
They'll try the air now with Newton. Steps away to his left. Looking for Benjamin, but it's intercepted. It's picked off by Bryce McCain. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A look at the offense now here coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
Walker with a grab, left side. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
The screen was executed and completed, but where's the worry on the play? How many times is the quarterback going to get hit? Because offensive linemen have to do an acting job of making sure it looks like they're whiffing on blocks. But you got to slow them down a little bit, because if you don't, that's a lot of big guys coming at your quarterback in a big, fast way. And boy, he can get hurt.
Mariota now from the 50. Got a man right side. It's Sharp. And he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Nothing flashy there. The slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play. And you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch. And then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
That's complete to Sharp. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards on the pickup. And the Titans are going to have a first.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
He finds Douglas complete. Touchdown, Titans. Harry Douglas, 31 yards. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. And he's got it up and through. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. He's got time. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play that time, Newton to Benjamin. 51 yards. Well, last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's in.
So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
There's no shyness there pushing the ball downfield, but I like the coverage on the play. In good position. And when you have a 50-50 ball, Who's going to come down with it? I like the way they made the play. Came across and knocked it away.
Now Newton. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is...
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Time running out here on the play clock. Desperation time. Newton, 4th down. Benjamin with it over the middle. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And on 4th and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got a key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. He may try and run for this. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Cam Newton doing it himself from 9 yards out. And the Panthers are a 2-point conversion away from tying up this football game. Gano now to add the extra point. And the play clock's running down. And this is now a 1-point game. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block and you've got to go to the right point, that didn't happen, ran into the kicker, the penalty flag had to come out.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Time to ground it out now with Murray. And some room to work. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. Murray didn't have the best 2015, but it's clear right now he looks to be back.
Talk about a fresh start, and he has rededicated himself, and he's got a lot to prove, and he's proving it quite well thus far.
That's not, though, a career long for him. Career best for Murray, 91 yards against the Rams in 2011.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
Eluding the pressure right. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Kendall Wright, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. And his kick is right through. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And in the end, the decision to bring it out costs him a few yards as he's out of bounds just past the 20. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. He gets 7 out of it, and he also gets a first. And they're going to speed things up here.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Newton to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. They were looking to get it to Kelvin Benjamin there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or 2 in and bats it away.
10 yards still left on 2nd down. They'll come out in the pistol. The handoff comes to Stewart. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now it's Newton here off the bootleg. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle, because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He gets it to Brown. Complete. 12 yards is the pickup there, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A good solid run there as we head towards the home stretch of this game.
To throw is Newton. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. From the gun on 3rd down, Newton being chased out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Derek Morgan in there to drop it for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be 4th down. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Here we go on 4th. Newton over the middle here to Brown. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. They begin the drive with a run by Murray. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. The Panthers are going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They go with Murray again. And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
On third down, Murray. Out of the 48, enough for the first. He needed a yard, that's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
Well, partner, they might want to tear up their scouting reports a little bit here because they just put a tendency. Third down, you don't ordinarily see a toss. They ran it really well and picked up a first down. I love the way the edges were sealed, which allowed him to get to the corner. But he was stopped on that play. We've had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Carries piling up. It's Murray again. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on third and a tough 9. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. There's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. 20. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. A big gain there on third and long. 39 yards.
We could talk about bend but don't break all we want, but the defense now, we're going to find out just how flexible and pliable they really are. Can they bounce back after that type of a run, that type of momentum against them, and find a way to slow down this offense?
Give him 4 on the carry there at second and goal. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points.